And we welcome you into WMAR 2 News at 6. Thanks for watching and streaming us. I'm Jamie Costello.
And I'm Kelly Swoop. You know, classes begin in less than a week for students in our area. And today at WMAR 2 News' Brittany Werner spoke with Baltimore City School CEO Dr. Sonia Santelices about what parents and students can expect going into the new year.
New security measures in place, new protocols as it relates to transferable illnesses, and new instructors. Those were all topics of discussion in today's meeting with Dr. Santelices as we approach the first day of school for students next week.
We have a real heavy focus on building communities within schools.
Making sure students and teachers are safe, schools are fully staffed, and everyone is ready for the first day of school has been the main focus for city school leaders this week.
Across the country, we've seen that our young people were impacted by being, in a virtual setting for a couple of years. And that's not, you can't wave a wand and have that go away.
This is the fourth semester where students will be returning to in-person learning following the pandemic. The CDC's guidelines for COVID has changed since kids were in school, and there's even a new monkeypox virus to now take into consideration.
We're continuing a very close working relationship with the health department to keep abreast of any movement around kind of new developments like monkeypox and how we respond.
Baltimore City Schools crown themselves the leader in their advanced method when it came to developing safety measures related to COVID. And although aggressive measures will change, Dr. Sonia Santelices says their response and ability to quickly adapt will not.
Even in the easing of some of those protocols this year, we're still keeping the infrastructure in place. We will still have masks available even if they're not required, which they are not. And that's just a way of continuing to hear from our families.
Another issue concerning parents when sending their children back to school is the potential threat of a school shooting and overall security measures on campus.
So we're working with our operations team to, for example, reinforce outside entryways, right? Doors and locks. That was one of the things that our principals said to us. Is a major kind of vulnerability point, particularly at the high school level.
This week, Dr. Santelices says she's been visiting the schools with new principals to reinforce support and plans to address all teachers virtually on Wednesday. City Schools now has around 225 teacher positions that are still open, but Dr. Santelices wants parents to know Baltimore City Schools is a place where they are working hard to make sure all of your children's needs are met.
That's the focus of city schools. It's not just to give kind of a baseline education. It is to develop the gifts and talents of our young people.
Brittany Werner, WMAR 2 News.
Well, we've been keeping the numbers in focus for you for weeks now as part of our commitment to dig into the data. To make it easier for you, we've put all the latest information on our website. You can check it out at wmar2news.com/infocus to stay up to date on your child's district's shortages in terms of them replacing them